married 2 years ago. Britta was our sister of honor. She was wonderfully supportive, and she made a heartfelt toast at our wedding. As I was thinking about what to say today, I realized that Britta's toast was one of the few times in our lives when my sister reached a life milestone before me. We are 2 years apart in age, and for many of the events in our lives, from the smaller things like learning to play the piano and climb trees, to the larger experiences like graduations, jobs, and falling in love, I felt reassured knowing that Britta would follow, not exactly in my footsteps, but on a similar trajectory. But the order of our bridesmaidship was reversed, and I'm finding it really hard to follow in Britta's footsteps because she's so thoughtful and thorough in everything that she does. So bear with me here. I tried to think of some adorable, possibly embarrassing anecdotes to share with you all about Britta's life. And I found that my sister is so entwined, so present and foremost in my life that it felt almost impossible to distill what Britta means to me into a story or a toast. But you won't be disappointed. I do have a few gems to share with you all. Ever since Britta was little, she's been likable and easygoing and fun to be around. It's because of her sweet nature that she and I never went through an I hate you phase that other siblings talk about. When Britta and I were little, the most annoying kid-sister behavior that Britta had was to emulate me. In 4th grade, I chose to play the cello in strings class, and 2 years later, so did Britta. In middle school, I decided to learn Spanish, and 2 years later, so did Britta. One time, I offered Britta a whopping $5 not to follow in my footsteps. I don't know if she remembers this. She was a rising 6th grader and had announced around the dinner table that she planned to learn to play percussion the following year in the middle school band. I had been learning the drums for the past 2 years and hoped my new hobby would remain unique and independent as middle schoolers are wont to wish. Hoping that good old-fashioned bribery would do the trick, I approached Britta's bedroom after dinner, $5 in hand. But I said to her, "Please, would you consider the horn?" Politely, she declined. Even then, Britta was steadfast in her goals, and she went on to play percussion in the Wisconsin Youth Symphony Orchestra, the Grinnell College Indonesian Gamelan Ensemble, and other venues. And today, Britta and Mason share a love of music. And now I find it ever so endearing that Britta and I have been 2 peas in a pod over the years. Imitation really is the sincerest form of flattery. I remember an earlier time when Britta was relentless in her pursuit of that emblem of a blessed childhood, not just for a future veterinarian, but for any child, the family dog. While I wasn't opposed to dogs, I was comfortable being in a cat family. And I'll admit I was somewhat indifferent to Britta's anguish over lacking a dog. As soon as Britta was able to talk, she started asking our parents for a doggie. There was a period of several years when she wore a dog pendant around her neck as a silent but omnipresent plea. And for a long time, Britta would ask every day, politely, forlornly, plaintively, and at long last, convincingly. I remember the day our mom and dad declared their acquiescence. Fittingly enough, Britta and I were decked out in our 50s era poodle skirts that we wore each year to our elementary school sock hop dance. They featured belts like canine appliques and festive, like really full skirts. Our parents called us into the kitchen and issued their surrender, and Britta squealed and spun around and shouted out, "We're getting a dog!" I've not seen her that happy since her engagement to Nathan. The Franklin Randall alumni in the tent tonight will recall that sock hops were typically joyful affairs, but as I remember it, that evening in particular was a whirlwind of excitement and jubilation for Britta. Soon after, we brought our black lab, Jessie, home. She's been one of many pets in our family and
We met Jessie. Jessie is
our Uncle Mark likes to say that our mom and her sisters share a brain. They are that ridiculous and alike when they're together.